So anyway, what's up with the changing of the name pound sign and hashtag? I've always known it as pound sign, or the tic-tac-toe sign, or even better yet, the number sign. What I trip on is it just happened overnight. It seems like, anyway. I mean, no warning, not even a memo. I think this is why I think I have trouble accepting the name of the change. Hashtag, come on. If they would have at least warned me that the name was going to change, I probably would have went with it. But then again, probably not, because Sears Point Raceway, when they did warn me about that, and I won't call it anything but Sears Point Raceway still. Candlestick Park is another good example. Why do they have to change the names of everything? I mean, we humans are pretty fucking forgetful, so do you think this helps us any? Fuck no. Hi everyone, I'm Richie, and this is the first segment of my comments on crapola. Since crapola usually consists of negative shit, I like to throw in something I find funny after one of my comments, just to keep the balance of positive and negative. So without further ado, let's get started. One of my places I go to find quality crapola would be the television, especially commercials. Some are okay, but most of them are mindless dribble. Some even insult my intelligence. First off is a State Farm commercial. Jake from State Farm. What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm? Khakis. I'm sure most of you have seen this fucking masterpiece. I was hoping this fucking dumbass commercial would have been played out by now, but 3 or 4 years later, it's still there. A lot of people love this commercial too, and why? Beats the shit out of me. Doesn't anyone else see this shit? It's horseshit. My opinion on this particular commercial is I feel it promotes weakness, jealousy, and insecurity. I mean, really, the wife on the commercial thinks that her husband is on the phone at 3 a.m. and that it's a sex chat line, you know, when he's actually speaking to a State Farm insurance agent. She doesn't believe him. She grabs the phone. Even after hearing a man named Jake from State Farm, she still doesn't fucking really believe him. Maybe you're thinking, lighten up, Richie. It's just a fucking commercial. But really? Is this an example of a healthy relationship? Fuck no. I would leave that fucking insecure bitch in a hot minute. I mean, fuck. Jealousy does not mix with relationships very well. I mean, why promote it? Why focus on the breakdown of a relationship? Have you ever been in a relationship where your woman or man doesn't trust you at all? At all, I mean. At all. It's nothing nice. It's not even funny. I've been in a couple of them. And believe me, it's horrible. It's a horrible situation. Sometimes even highly dangerous. I mean, you know, stalking, all the other crap that goes on. I mean, even being the jealous one is no fun at all either. I've been on that side of it too. All you think about is, where are they? Who are they fucking? And so on. I mean, they can't even hug their cousin and think that, you know, you fucking him too? I don't need that fucking heart attack. I don't need that bullshit. Not a good match, if I might add. It's fucking horrible. Now, on a positive note, have you ever seen someone so beautiful that you couldn't stop staring at them? Have you ever noticed it works the other way too? You ever seen someone so ugly you can't stop staring at them? My next comment on crapola is a sitcom called Two Broke Girls. Now, I know a lot of you out there really like this show, but seriously, it's on pretty early evening. And my opinion is I don't feel it's for kids or young teens' eyes and ears. Now, I don't have children, but if I did, especially daughters, do you think I would have them watching this fucking show? Hell no! There's so many sexual innuendos. These two broke sluts, they know more about drugs, alcohol, sex, and STDs than an abused, junkie prostitute with no self-esteem at all. Now, personally, I've been lucky, but I'm pretty sure there's nothing funny at all about an STD. Some dude leaving the clinic after receiving the news that he's got BD or gonorrhea probably isn't laughing about it. I mean, how old are these girls, the characters are supposed to be anyway? The girls that, you know, how old are they supposed to be on the show? 25 at the most? Way too experienced if you ask me. They should call the show Two Whores with Broken Spokes. I mean, these type of shows aren't doing any good, especially for the young. It's like saying it's okay to be fucking a slut, or it's okay to experiment with drugs. It's just, it's not. There's really not much time to waste in life. Think about it. I mean, I'm kind of where I'm at right now because I took a year off after graduating high school, and then it just turned into like a big party. It doesn't help. There's no time. If you want to be successful in this fucking shithole world, you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, you gotta have money to survive. So I'm not saying money is everything, but it is the way it's set up. It's a fucking crapshoot. Not a crapshoot, but it's a fucking fuck situation. So in my opinion, this is slowly destroying family values. This show is. It's a form of conditioning, if you really think about it. A lot of those shows are, actually. So to balance this out, I've recently came up with an idea for the GPS in your car. Make different voices and dialogue to correspond with the particular personality of the consumer. For instance, the GPS voice for a gay man could go something like this. In 3 miles, turn left on Cypress Street, silly. Or a Latino might prefer something like this. Hey, Holmes, in a couple of miles, you'll be at your destination, eh? Or the crackhead, think of that, or the speed freak. I mean, the possibilities are endless. So my next comment on crapola would be another brain-dead fucking commercial. I believe it's an AT&T commercial. Something about keeping calm because your internet's on. What the fuck? I mean, really? Maybe I'm not getting this because there wasn't really internet for the public when I was coming up. But really, though, no internet. Go for a walk. Read a book. Anything. I know. Why not clean the fucking bathroom? Why not clean the bathroom in the meantime? There's a job that doesn't hurt to do every day. Every shithouse can use a good fucking scrubbing anytime. There's no limit. I wonder if these people of today's technology would survive if all of a sudden their gadgets no longer worked. A while back, I actually lived without electricity for almost 2 years. No gas meter either. It was a lot of work, actually, sometimes. I mean, to get the hot water and all the lights charged and ready for nightfall. I mean, yeah. A lot of people are misled because they think that electricity is a necessity, but when in actuality, it's simply a luxury. Now that while I'm on the gadget subject, I would like to mention how crass people could be, sometimes, most of the time. And this is most people. Sometimes when I'm, talking with somebody, and we're right in the middle of our conversation, their cell phone will ring. Without saying, excuse me, or 1 second, not even any warning. No warning at all. They will just answer the fucking thing. I guess the cell phone is more important than anything and everything. I mean, my reaction to this, and I quote, "You and your cell can fucking burn in hell." I also fucking hate this shit too, but it sticks, man. You see other people doing it, it fucking sticks. How do you know when you've been to too many Grateful Dead concerts or any psychedelic concert event for that matter? How do you know? How do you know you've been to too many of them? When you're at Walmart and you swear the guy that just walked by you said doses. Now I know everyone would like to think that the human race is an advanced race of beings, but in actuality, we're barely out of the butt-sniffing stage. And that's just a few of us. Most humans are still in the butt-sniffing stage. What I think humans should do is stop breeding. I really do. From here on out, stop breeding. Let the last remaining die out, because as far as I can tell, it ain't working out. All we do is destruct. That's all we do is we destruct. We fucking stick our noses in where they don't belong and we fuck shit up. Always. We tamper with things, it's crazy. Including our relationships with each other. We fuck those up too. But enough of that, okay? I want to tell you about this guy I know. This guy I know, he'd been selling drugs since he could remember. Since he was a fucking young boy. When he hit 35 years of age, this guy decided he wanted to get a regular, legit job. He wanted to join society. When he applied, they set up an interview for him. At the interview, the boss asked him if he could read a tape measure, and he replied, "Yes, I can." He pulled the tape out. He proceeded to point at it, and he said, "Quarter of an ounce, eighth of an ounce. I mean inch. I mean inch." The interviewer looked at him, knowing exactly what the fuck he meant, and told him, "I'm sorry, it must have slipped my mind, but we have already filled this position." My next comment on crapola is on the subject of people who think they know everything. Like, for example, I know the earth is round, but these people never have fucking flown in an airplane or even took their feet off the ground, except on a fucking bed, maybe. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But they know the earth is round. Or, I know there's no God, but they run around fucking 666 and believing in the devil and all this other crap. It's just, yeah. And then my favorite of all time is, I know the water is contaminated. You shouldn't drink the tap water. You should only drink bottled water or filtered water. Fuck, for all you know, they could be putting anything in that bottle of water they sell you. But wait, folks. Wait a minute. Aren't you people still giving your tap water to fucking your pets? And you have dogs that live to be 13 and up, even older sometimes? That's a pretty good fucking age for a dog. It really is. That's pretty healthy. That's a pretty long 13, 15 years. You know, come on. I myself don't play the fucking water game. I've been drinking tap water for all my life, and I don't have those health issues. I don't know. You tell me. Anyway, my dog actually happens to be a healthy 13 too. Well, 13 years of age, yes. She's been drinking tap water all her life. Could it be a marketing scam, folks? I mean, really, could it be? Just so they get you to buy water? I mean, when you think about it, there's quite a lot of money to be made if everybody started buying bottled water. A lot. You never know. You never know. So to balance out this from negative to positive, I recently thought of a way to save a lot of counties within America lots of money. My idea is to change the way probation and parole go about drug testing. Instead of peeing in a bottle and sending it off to a lab, because I'm sure bottles aren't free, and shipping the shipping cost to send it to the lab. And speaking of the lab, I'm pretty sure the individual testing the urine isn't there volunteering. It seems there's a lot of time and money wrapped up in this way of testing. Sometimes the guy even testing has stage fright, and he can't pee when someone is watching. Now this could take up to a couple of hours before this guy finally fucking pees. But I have a way to eliminate most of this craziness. For the speed freaks, you fucking put them on a scale. Well, Jack, you've managed to lose 14 pounds in not even a week and a half's time. Whoop! Probation violation, 30-day roll-up. For the stoners, well, Jack, you've gained 14 pounds in a week. What do you got, the munchies? Whoop! Probation violation, 30-day roll-up. For crackheads, all you gotta do is look at them. Oh, just look at them. I mean, if you can't tell they've been using, you probably shouldn't be a parole officer or a probation officer or any of those officers, for that matter, that deal with that kind of bullshit. Now, for your heroin addicts, you might have to monitor them a few days, follow them around, but just watch for them nodding out. Most likely they've been using. And that's all I got for today, folks. Stay tuned for another segment of my comments on crapola. And remember to check out my music videos right here on YouTube under Richie Burrell. That's RICHIE BARRELL. Barrel with 2 L's. BARRELL. Also soon to be released, my new album titled Smartphones, Dumb People. I've already released 3 or 4 songs with videos. One called 2000 Lame. Funny stuff, check it out. Now the comedy material on this video belongs to T-Roll Productions. And that's copyrighted 2016. Special thanks to anyone, everyone, everything, and anything I've mentioned in this segment. Now I will close with a quote from Thaddeus Gollis' book called The Lazy Man's Guide to Enlightenment. And I quote, "Love as much as you can from wherever you are."